Hello, you guys. Hello. I snatched the iPad from Elliot so that I can play the theme song, but then it just restarted because it's a pretty old iPad. It's from the first year the iPad minis came out. That's this one. So we're just gonna have to kill some time while we wait to hear the theme song. Here I am going into the chat. Hello, Leanne Ward. Hello, Whitney. Hello, Timothy. Or do you go by Tim? Hello, Amanda. Jennifer, hello. Or Jen. All right, let's look. It's just stuck on this apple, the big apple, as if it's mocking us. And also, oh, it's here it comes. It's loading up. Tim goes by just Tim, and last time I did sing it. All right. This is the part of the show where I just keep adjusting the angle. Okay, let's see here. Rafi, hello. I feel like it's been a while since you've been in one of these, unless you were here last time. Life is just a giant blur to me. Uh-oh. Shoot. Okay, hang on, you guys. I know that your favorite part of the live stream is watching me try to operate an iPad. Oh, I think I pulled up the soundboard. By the way, I have a big bomb of news to drop, and I'm just pacing myself for when I drop it. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. Here we go. Can you guys hear this? I'm dancing-ish, and I hope all of you are too. Playing it one more time. Oh no, Tim can only barely hear it. What's got to get all the way to Germany? I hope you guys heard the snaps. Okay, excellent. All right. I'm going to scroll up. Okay. Lee says, Alison, did you do makeup just for this? First of all, I don't know what you're talking about. I wake up like this. This is the natural line of my eyes. I have natural winged eyeliner. No, a little bit. I did makeup a little bit, but also because we have to take a photo tonight, so I put on makeup. It's a whole thing, which actually relates to the news. But first, can I point out, Daniel bought me this little ring light thing. How weird. Okay. This little ring light for a cell phone. Like, how long ago did you buy it, Daniel? Carlos, hello.
Years ago.
He bought it years ago, and I never use it. And I'm also very bothered. So I'm sorry, I'm jumping all around. It's a thing I do. This eyebrow, just to let you guys behind the curtain eyebrow-wise, my left eyebrow, it like has a hollow in it. So even though there is hair from this part of the tail, it looks like there isn't, so I have to fill it in. It just looks all wrong. And whenever I'm looking, I'm just gonna cover it with my hair. Okay. Lisa, hello. You guys, should we talk about the fact that Becky McClure is having some like super duper rub down at a Korean spa that she detailed in Patreon? And I feel like now I need to have one of these. I want to emerge soft or whatever, except I'm like, sorry, I'm going to stop futzing with my hair. I'm a very sensitive person. So I feel like probably whatever degree of grit this thing they use to scrub you head to toe is, it would end up hurting me. I had never had a massage until a few years ago, and I like them. However, I always find it to be too rough. And then I tell myself like, oh, it's supposed to hurt or something. But really, then I read something, it was like massage tips, and it's not ever supposed to hurt unless you sign up for some kind of painful massage. Okay, anyway. Oh, and Jen says those Korean scrubs are no joke. What are we talking about? Is it like a chemical peel? You guys, Leanne says she's Korean, but she doesn't want a Korean rub down. Why are you turning your back on the pumice of your culture? Okay. All right. Anyway, this little ring light thing, I'm using it on the computer. Let's see if it makes a difference. I don't know if it will. I don't know if I suddenly look. Oh no, I was explaining why I'm wearing makeup. Yes, because I'm having. Okay. Anyway, hang on. Lisa says all crevices. Wait, do they like exfoliate your butthole? I'll wait for my answer. Oh, okay. Whitney says she went to an Asian massage place and was nearly begging for the sweet release of death by the end of it. Yeah, that doesn't sound soothing to me. Um, Leanne does not want a rub down of any ethnicity, if that helps. That does help. Thank you. They get in there. That doesn't sound good at all. Oh my God. Okay. I was like semi joking about being too sensitive for a Korean spa rub down, but now I'm 100% sure it would really be awful. I have a friend. In fact, I will tell you. I was recently telling you, Daniel about this friend. He knows about this friend, but he's never met him. My friend Mike, who I was friends with when I moved back to Orange County after college. He was a record producer, and he produced the Angoras albums. And he and I were really, really good friends, like inseparable. A very tumultuous friendship. Like there was always a lot of drama, and I'm thankful that I don't have those kind of relationships anymore. But anyway, he went on to become, from what I understand, a pretty bad heroin addict. And every few days, in fact, no, maybe like once a week, he pops into my head the fact that I don't have any contact with him anymore. Um, and it's weird because he was such a big part of my life for so long. And I'm afraid I'm going to get a call one day saying he died. And then will I regret that I didn't try to reach out? A lot of our mutual friends have pulled away from him too, just because it's like gotten so bad, I guess. I think his mom died, and he and like a bunch of other junkies are squatting in her house, from what I understand. Um, Well, I don't know if it's really squatting though, because maybe the house. Anyway, not important. Whether he's squatting or not is not important. This whole thing was a tangent. I'm sorry. I only watched the first season of Fleabag, and I loved it so much, but it's like kind of made me a little bit morose, um, because it was like because I loved the way it handled grief, but it like put me more in touch with some of my own grief. But anyway, he used to always want people to walk on his back. But now apparently he likes heroin better. Okay, I'm gonna look at the comments in the chat room. Then I'm gonna drop the bomb, you guys. Okay. Um, oh, Amanda says it's better to keep your distance. I think we're dealing with this with both my mother-in-law and sister-in-law. Yeah, it's really tough. I So when I moved to New York, I would still come back to California, and I was still in touch with all my Costa Mesa friends, and I would see him often. And then when I moved back, I remember I was living in my Hollywood house, um, which is where I lived before Daniel and I moved in together. And I started getting these calls from him in the middle of the, like really early morning, like 4 or 5 a.m. And I didn't answer, just because I was like, why are you, like, what's going on? Why are you calling? I don't know. I just got this vibe of like, this is not the person I used to know. And then I think the message he left me was, it was like crazy and paranoid, because I used to write for the OC Weekly, and he was like reaching out to me, not as his friend, but because I was a journalist. And he said that like there's so and so had put a hit out on him, and he wanted, to put this on the attention, like get this on the radar of the press, and he was hoping I could help him. And it was just too crazy for me, so I backed away. But I always feel guilt about having backed away. I feel guilt about backing away from a crazy, yeah, like mentally ill person, because I feel like those people need you the most. I don't know. I'm going to read the comments now. Um, Lisa has a daughter that wants a back walk. Um, that's funny. Yeah, Mike used to always want me to walk on his back, and I was like, I don't even sit on people's laps. Okay. Yeah, thanks you guys. I mean, thank you the people that are saying that protecting myself is good, especially now that I have kids and stuff. But it's more like how am I going to feel if he dies? If he ODs and I never reached out. But it's here's the thing, like there's a every he everyone loved him. Everyone loved this guy. So I don't think I have some power to reach out to him and it would have a different effect on him than all of his other good friends, who all of whom have kind of pulled away. And then here's a fun little thing about it. There was this GoFundMe a couple years ago for him, and it was like our beloved friend has lost his recording studio and and it, like they raised a bunch of money for him, and there were these pictures, it's like these pictures of him look covered in dirt, looking destitute, in a sleeping bag. And I didn't give money, and I felt weird about it, but something about it just really put me off. Primarily, like, how did they get these photos of him? Nothing about it made sense to me. Um, but there were a ton of not the like the circle of really good friends. None of them seemed to be in the comment section, but a lot of other people that I knew from back in the day were all over the comment section, and they raised a lot of money. And then I found out from someone else that it's like I was like, am I just cynical and paranoid that I think this is kind of bullshit? Because there was nothing in the GoFundMe that demonstrated why he really needed the money, other than like he's become destitute. Let's all rally around and help him. But anyway, yeah, I found out from another person that it totally was a scam. The person who arranged it was also a junkie. Okay, now I'm going to read the comments again. And by the way, the whole time I'm talking about this, I'm like, is there any way that this could like get out and bite me on the ass for having talked about it? But I don't think so, because I trust you guys. That's because I trust you guys. Okay. Oh, Amanda and Lisa are so on the same page with you can't fix these people. I'm going to open this and I'm showing you because so when you hear the fizz, you don't think that I have a slow leak. Yeah, Carlos, that sucks. Okay, so here's the news. Jeff, beloved member of the show, is moving on. He's retiring is the word he used. And so you guys know that he has a full-time job. And so evening recordings have been less and less convenient for him. And the last few shows, he's left about like an hour into recording, or 45 minutes. He just kind of slips out. I know, it's really sad. And then I send him the file. And he emailed me and said that he's like, Lisa. Okay, so Rafi says, my condolences, Lisa. Lisa, I literally thought of you. I thought of you being potentially the most sad about this. Yeah, some of you are saying they had a feeling. I wondered too. So his full-time job, which by the way, I don't know if his full-time job is like kind of a secret. It's not a secret, but he doesn't talk a lot about it. But they hired him freelance for a while, for like a freelance contract, and then they kept extending it. And my hunch was that they were just going to hire him full time, because it was like it kept being extended. So then when they hired him full time, and I forget when that was, I think it was at the end of last year, and apparently it's like he's happy there and he's well compensated. And I wonder, does he still want to be producing podcasts? Because I don't think he needs to do it financially. But he seemed to still want to. And then it became sort of like schedule wise, it was not ideal. For a while, what we were doing was we would start at 8, and then Daniel, who was still putting Elliot to bed, would come in. And then we'd do the intro at the end. But you guys didn't know that through the magic of recording magic. You knew he was coming in late, but you didn't know they were doing the intro at the end. Although the savvy listener might have been like, wait, is he doing the intro? And then I'm going to stop touching my hair. Doesn't that mean I'm sexually frustrated? No, I guess chewing ice means you're sexually frustrated. And I don't do that because my teeth are going to they're just going to crumble anyway. Okay. Scott, hello. Okay, so then it became this Sophie's choice of Jeff has to start at 8. Daniel's not going to be available at 8. So either we can do and Elliot's sleep schedule meant that potentially Daniel was going to be coming in even later. So it's like, do I want to do the show without Daniel or without Jeff? And then I was like, I don't want either of these. But I feel like as long as everyone's there at the beginning, that's kind of the ideal. And then if Jeff slips out halfway through, it's okay. But then Jeff sent me an email saying, when you get settled in the new studio, I think it might be time to look for a replacement for me. I thought I could handle evening recordings, but it's just not feasible for me. And a little more, but it's very nice. Like both of us keep sending each other these emails, just talking about how much working with the other one has meant to us. And it's all very sweet and sad. And so anyway, yes, Tony, yes. Leanne, he did email me. It's funny. I was thinking about that. The fact that I got fired by email and then he quit by email, but this was a totally different, like, it didn't bother me. Why did it not? I think because it was like, it wasn't a cold email. It was more like we didn't have time to talk about this in person here. And plus now that we email each other all the time. And I think that part of the reason I think it's so sad, although it's sad, but I don't feel like, what am I trying to say? It's bittersweet. I feel like I knew this day was probably coming for a while because you just can feel it. And I didn't know, is he continuing to do my show because he wants to? Is he doing it as a favor? I wasn't sure how he was feeling. So it's bittersweet, but I think the thing is he came on to the show right when I got booted from Corolla, and that bond, his loyalty, all of that, I think that's the part that's making it especially sort of poignant for me. Is we had this, at the beginning, a lot of what we talked about was just kind of making sense of like, what the fuck, what was this place that we worked at for all these years? But I also think that, I've kind of grown beyond that too. Okay, allow me to look at the comments. Jeff is not going back to the slave ship. No. Okay. Yes, Leanne says, I'll always be grateful to Jeff for supporting you from the beginning after the Corolla thing. We'll all love Jeff forever. Leanne, have you been reading my emails to him? Because that is essentially what I said. Yeah. I know, it's sad. I know that everyone loves Jeff, and he's been such a part of the show. And then there's so I'm just trying to figure out all the sort of logistics of how much does Jeff give Tony the drops? How much do we play I think that, here's what I'm thinking. And by the way, I was not intending necessarily to tell you guys. And then I'm like, wait a minute, it's you guys. I have to tell you, but don't let it out, please. So Tony is going to be a guest on the show. Tonight was supposed to be Dave and Renee. Dave can't make it. Tony's going to sit in and he's going to come a little early and talk to Jeff, because I want Jeff to sort of talk him through whatever needs to be talked through about how to do it. And Jeff is being super helpful he wants to, in any way he can help the transition, he wants to. So Tony's going to sit in, and then Jeff and I are trying to figure out what his last show will be and when to announce it. I'll probably just either I'll announce it tonight or next week. And by the way, I have another fun, okay, I'm going to, oh no, Lisa, no, he's not gone. We haven't figured out his last show yet. And I'm going to have to reread some, I'm going to have to scroll up and see the comments. What was I going to say? Oh yes, another fun bomb to drop. Next week, at least on the calendar, we have Wendy Molyneux making a return and David. So I'm very excited about that. Now I'm going to scroll up. Okay. Amanda, I feel like we've been slowly weaned off Jeff, so soften the blow, but it's still sad. I know, that's how I feel. Okay. Lisa asked, is he gone for good? No, he's not. He's tonight. He's this is not the end of Jeff. Oh, wait. Are you saying is he gone for good now? No more Jeff from here on out, meaning will he do more shows? Or are you saying like will he ever come back? We have not done the final show yet. I don't know exactly when that's going to be. And I'm hoping he'll still come back. Well, he actually mentioned, you guys will love this. He mentioned coming back for a Patreon bonus episode and playing all the drops that he never dropped that he never played, because apparently there are tons. Okay, bring back Greg for his last day. I know, I've been trying to get another Greg show. Tony is good at drops. Okay, good. Yes, glad that he'll get to say goodbye. Me too. I'm trying to figure out like how much to make it a whole thing. But for sure he'll get to say goodbye, and for sure it won't be a surprise. Like there'll be at least either, this is what I'm thinking, either mention it tonight, have him do next week, and then have him do the show after that, and that'll be the last, or don't mention it tonight, mention it next. I guess what I'm thinking is probably the show, not next week, but the one after that. I don't do calendars, you guys. That might be the last one. I don't know yet. Okay. Whitney says, do you think Jeff will continue to listen to your show after he retires from it? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know. Oh, good. There's so much love for Tony here. That's good. I know. Lee says I could stuff a lot of tissue up these elbow holes. I could. I know, Lisa. That legacy shirt is truly becoming one. I know. I know. It's sad, you guys. It's sad. And of course, selfishly, I'm like, oh no. I know there's going to be people who are like, if Jeff's leaving, then I'm leaving too. But those people, I can't make them stay, but it's sad. Here's the thing about Tony. He has good energy. He's super excited about working on the show. He's very appreciative of the work. He has not made any mistakes yet. Yeah, he's all the good things. Whereas Jeff, I love Jeff. I feel like Jeff is probably one of the best audio engineers I will have had the pleasure of working with. But he was spread thin at the end. And I could feel that this was not, the evenings were tough for him. Like that was something I could feel. So I think Tony will be fun. And like I said, he's very excited about it. And he's also pretty open. I don't know a ton about him. I know some about him, but he's like a pretty open guy. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Lisa says, I always find great people to become our new ARYMBF family. Thank you. Okay. You guys are too nice. I know. Tony writes fun jingles. Tony does have I just realized that I almost said something I'm not supposed to say. Tony occasionally plays shows out of town though, which is not ideal. But that's what you get when you have a professional drummer guy. Okay, Tony's wife is very funny too. Did you guys see Elliot and Isabel and Owen just walked by? Do any of you guys listen to Lady to Lady? I was just on their podcast. I had never heard of it. And no, I had heard of it. I'd never listened to it. But they're pretty fun ladies. And it seems like they have like a fairly decent following. And one of them, Brandy, had a shirt that said Tiny Stills, and that is Tony's wife's podcast. No, it's her band. You guys, I don't know what's going on. My brain is in like so many places right now. Can you hear Elliot? You guys probably can't hear him. He's talking outside. I feel like we need to play a drop. I don't know what one. Let's figure it out. Oh, you'll see him again. Okay. Here's one about how I feel about you guys. Yes, Leanne, I am on people's podcasts again. I'm on Lady to Lady, and that comes out June 5th. And then I am going to be doing Christina Pajitsky's new podcast on June 13th. Lisa, how do you feel that David's health and mental state is lately? I actually feel like he's better. His health seems fine, and he seemed to be in decent enough spirits on the last show, but I can't remember the last show. But yeah, I feel like David's good. Oh yeah, I did. I mentioned him seeming. I felt like his. Um, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so like, I cannot focus. Um, his last live stream. Yeah, no, sorry. Oh my God, give me a moment to collect myself, and then I'm gonna be 100% here. I don't know. It's as if there's like 16,000 screens around me attracting my attention, because that's all I care about, screens. But it's not that. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna blame my hormones. Okay, everyone, let's take a moment for me to collect myself. And if you need to collect yourself, do it now too. And if you just need to reflect on what you want to eat later, do that too. Okay, we're all gonna take a moment. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna be the best live stream host I can when I tell a story. You guys, I'm taking my moment out loud. When I tell a story, I'm gonna adhere to the story. I'm not gonna start thinking of a million other things at once. Just gonna put blinders on and focus. I'm gonna periodically check the chat room, and I'm gonna respond to things. I'm gonna finish sentences I start. Here right now with you guys. I want everyone to know I'm semi-earnest and I'm semi-joking. There's nowhere else I need to be. There's nothing else I have to do, even though I do have to do a show tonight. I get to do a show tonight. Taking a few more moments. Leanne, this is probably really boring for you. It's probably boring for everyone. Okay. I'm going to count to 3 and I'm going to open my eyes and I'm going to fully fucking be right here. 1, 2, 3. Hello. You know what? I think this light is bothering me, so I'm just going to remove it. Okay. Ray, hello. All right, I'm going to scroll up. Okay. We were talking about David. I had said that it seemed like his experience in the Puerto Rican medical system, having appendicitis in Puerto Rico, I felt like it had affected him and left him in sort of a bit of a, there just wasn't a lot of levity with him. But I feel like he's better and I feel like he's back. Yeah, he and I were having a lot of fun on the last episode before the show even started. I told him that he was the only guest because Renee couldn't make it. And I said, I hope you came to play. And then we laughed about that. And then, but you know what? It's a long story. It's not that worth going into because there were some funny texts that we sent while sitting next to each other. But it was fun and it was light. And now I'm going to check the chat room. Okay. Leanne, I was surprised by how much I liked Rachel O'Brien. I was too. And I would like to have her on the Monday show that is the Thursday show that I record on Monday. She is someone who had been pitched to me. Okay, because I like to, spill the tea with you guys and give you the hot goss. She had been pitched to me like 2 years ago. And she had been pitched to me by 2 different people. She had a publicist. Oh, fuck. I just remembered that I have to write a publicist back. She had a publicist and then this guy who worked at Wondery, which was her old podcast network. And now they do like a ton of true crime stuff. And I like him. He had pitched her as well. And I listened to her podcast and I was like, this doesn't feel like the right fit. And I'm not entertained. Maybe I was in a snooty mood that day. Maybe I was in a snooty phase of my life. I don't know. But I just said no. And then I didn't say no. I sort of internally said no. Outwardly, I said, I'll think about it. And then, he was like, why don't you go on her podcast? And then if you like her, then have her on yours. And, it's happening. The thing where I trail off. And so we had talked, I was like, that sounded like a good idea. And then it just never happened. And then finally it just happened. And I was like kicking myself for not having had her on a lot sooner. She was super fun. Yeah, she was great. And she was also very self-deprecating, even though I felt like she was too hard on herself. Like a lot of the things that she was kicking herself about and that she felt so dumb about, I really didn't think were that bad. That being said, I prefer someone who is errs on the side of having a sense of humor about themselves as opposed to someone who is like impenetrable and kind of a dick. It sounds like I'm talking about David Burka, doesn't it? I'm not really. However, that was a weird interview. Did I already tell you guys about that? Did I tell you about it on here? He invited his publicist to sit at the table, and I was super distracted because his publicist was just scrolling on Facebook the whole time. And then finally, I invited the publicist to leave if he wanted to be on his phone, but it was the whole thing. And then, I like subtweeted him, which is not really something I normally do, but I did. I tweeted that if your publicist hardcore pitches you to be on my show and then you come on my show and then you don't tweet about it, it makes me nuts. Because that's what happened. He was like, it was like I hadn't heard of him, even though he does have a big following. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Every now and then I got a bitch. Now let me look in the chat room. Okay. Yes, Lisa, I think you're right. Once I get the studio or the shed up and running, I'll be able to focus better. I will. And it's like totally ready, except that Ray's shit is in there. And Daniel?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel?
What?
Oh, Daniel.
Yes.
I want you to make that sound again. Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Has Ray put more stuff in there since the last time he said he was going to get his stuff out?
No.
Well, then why is it just spread out? There seems to be more stuff in there. There's a concrete mixer in there.
It might be spread out.
Maybe not a concrete mixer. It's a wheelbarrow. Okay. Ray is here. Oh, good. I've calmed you guys as well. Oh. Gotta find you guys. Sorry. Okay. Okay, Lee says, if a guest brings a publicist, is that an indicator that the person isn't invested in the show? I don't think so. I think that if a guest brings a publicist, and it happens periodically. I think what that means is the publicist, and oftentimes they're at like a bigger PR firm, the publicist set it up, and it's just like their protocol that they attend whatever with the guest. Maybe it is a sign that the person isn't, well, it's a sign that the person isn't, no, it's not even a sign that the person isn't familiar with the show. It's just a sign that the booking came through a bigger publicity firm. But also it's not just a publicist, it's a publicist and an assistant, oftentimes. Okay, Jen says, can you have Casey St. Ange on a Thursday show since her show is not being taped every day? I bet I could. I love her. She seems bummed right now over the over E dropping busy tonight. Okay. Is that the guy that didn't retweet about the show? It sure is. You guys, I'm almost thinking of making it my pinned tweet, which is really like, that's not the, because here's the thing. I feel like I'm playing with the dark arts here by being manipulative or indirect in this way. But I feel like then most people who come on the show, they'll look at my Twitter and they'll be like, oh, she doesn't like it when people don't retweet. And then they'll all tweet and retweet. That being said, maybe I don't need to be that way because most people do tweet or retweet. But it is kind of a constant. I won't say who, but there are other podcasters that I compare notes with. And we're like, did this person tweet their appearance on your show? No, that fucking drives me nuts. And, so most podcasts, I almost feel like I should write a how to be a podcast guest 101. for someone. But most podcasters do not like when you don't tweet about your appearance, and they don't like when you bring a publicist. In general, those are things we don't like. But I feel like that's like pretty obvious too. Okay. Luke Chastain. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys, Luke Chastain says kitchen trash cans. Buy a touchless trash can with a motor that you just wave your hand over because foot pedal ones always break. That sounds awesome, but how often are you frustrated by how it's not opening fast enough? Okay, on the Ben Glebe show. Oh, by the way, I have bonus. I did like a little Patreon bonus with Ben Glebe where I answered the Patreon questions. I need to upload that. I promised him, I pledged to him and to myself and to you guys that I would have purchased a new trash can by 2 days ago, and I haven't done it yet. There's too many choices. You know how I am with choices. Okay. Leanne Ward says, I love How I Met Your Mother, but haven't thought well of Neil Patrick Harris since he made fun of the crazy ex-girlfriend creator on Twitter. I forgot about that. What did he do? Right? He said he hadn't heard of her or something. I overheard David calling Neil. So there was David was having a book event that night, and there was some kind of problem, and he had to make a bunch of copies quickly, and I don't know. Something was going wrong with the planning for the book event that night. And so he was sitting here and he called Neil, and I heard them talking about it. And that was sort of exciting. So I'm like, oh, that's Neil Patrick Harris. You guys are having just a very logistical conversation about books, copies of books or something. Okay. I think Jackie Johnson is due for a Monday show too. I was really sad to hear that they're getting a divorce. Not that I knew him at all, but I feel bad for her. Sunlit Cactus, I think you're probably right. Okay. Do guests bring other people? Occasionally, but it's weird. Occasionally they do, but more often than not, they don't. At Corolla, people would bring people now and then, but that was not his home. Do you remember Jack Barrett? Am I saying that right? From that band? Oh my God, my brain, I'm sorry. To make room for new memories involving Owen, apparently my brain had to get rid of the name of the band that Jack Bearcat plays in. He brought someone, and that guy, I think I just invited him to be on the show. That's my new policy. If you bring someone, I'm putting you on mic. Sometimes when it happens, I feel like, do people not trust that this person won't say something messed up or something? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Neil acted like he hadn't heard of her and made fun of how she talked, but they had met and her husband was a big, oh my God. Oh, that's real shitty. Oh, they saw your butt, Daniel.
How exciting.
Thank you, Sunlit Cactus. Daniel, you want to come join?
Sure.
Oh wait,
time to do my face yet.
Hang on. Don't enter yet. There's a song I play that I used to play on the show, but I haven't played it on this in a while. Oh, All Time Low. Thank you.
It's not really accommodating. Am I on? I'm on
Not
camera.
yet. We gotta hear the song.
Is that the whole image though?
No. Oh, maybe, yeah.
Here.
Oh, you are there?
See? You get my eye.
Here.
But then you can't see the comments.
You want to just put it over my face?
Well, here.
Sorry, you guys, we're trying to figure out where to put the chat room window right now. We're like a real Neil and David in terms of logistics. Okay.
Hi,
by
everybody.
the way, the first thing that I'll be doing, I think you're on my hair.
Okay.
The first thing that I got a leg cramp. The first thing that I'll be doing when I get off of this is Googling this whole Neil Patrick Harris, Rachel Bloom thing because I got to find out. Okay, I'm moving us over a little bit. Okay, here we are. You smell good. What is that? Is that your beer?
It's my beer.
Beer at 4:16 p.m.
It's Memorial Day.
That's true.
Here's to all of the vets, or I guess all the people who.
It smells fruity though.
Fought for our country. Cheers.
Oh no, my finger's on the mic. Hi,
I'm
Elliot.
saying Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Let's get Elliot up here.
Oh, Elliot's here.
Where is? Okay. Where is the mic? I never knew. Elliot here.
Hi.
Hey, Elliot. Can you say hi, everyone?
Hi, everyone.
Yes, Lisa, they do, but they're surprisingly good. This one, I didn't think I'd like because it's like got a strawberry flavor, but it's yummy.
Oh, that's what I was smelling.
Thank
yes,
you,
it smells
Tim.
like some kind of product that I used a bunch of years ago.
Speaking
Happy birthday,
oh,
yeah, that's
happy
good.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Whose birthday?
Happy birthday, happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear.
Whose birthday is it? You know whose birthday it is, actually.
Who?
you.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
He's blowing out the candles. Elliot, let's sing us a birthday song to someone.
Yeah.
Who should we sing it to?
Happy birthday to you.
To you? Okay.
Sorry, Jennifer. It's Adam's birthday today. I know because I was talking to Ray this morning.
Oh. Should we sing happy birthday to Adam? Okay. We're going to sing happy birthday to Adam. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Adam.
Happy birthday to... Sorry, Adam, I mean.
Okay. Elliot, you want to sing another song?
Okay.
What song do you want to sing? Oh, it's Suzanne Marsh Key's birthday today. Let's sing to Suzanne.
Oh, okay.
We're going to sing to Suzanne, okay?
Chocolate.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to... Wait, he's not singing. You're not singing, honey?
You gonna sing?
Want to sing with us, Elliot? Can you sing? Can you sing, Elliot? Ow, your glasses. Happy birthday to you. Elliot, sing to you.
Yes, Whitney, that's what I say. Alison's
birthday to
features with my coloring.
Suzanne. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Yay! If you look at pictures Alison posts of her on the Childish Instagram, it's like, imagine this coloring and it's Elliot.
He just pointed and said Alison Rosen, Alison Rosen, Alison Rosen.
Alison
How
Rosen,
does he
Alison
know?
Rosen, Alison Rosen, Alison Rosen.
Oh, can you say hi, Eli?
Hi.
There's a 3-year-old watching named
Hi, Eli.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Eli. Hi, Eli.
Hi, Eli.
Do they still do Hi, Eli?
What is that, a game?
Hi.
Yeah, that's that thing with they did in Miami with the ball and the scooper thing and they throw it. Didn't you watch Miami Vice?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no, where are you going, Elliot?
I gotta suck in the gut. It's really good. But he's scooping out.
Are you taking off, Elliot? Are you leaving?
Leave him wanting more. That's what he says. Apple.
Oh, apple.
We found your apple this morning.
Where was it?
It was behind these boxes.
Oh, he's coming back. He just had to grab an apple.
Okay, he's gonna show you guys his apple.
The apple.
It's not. Oh, was that the iPad?
That's okay. No, the iPad's over here. That's probably my phone.
My iPad?
No.
The iPad's
we need the
here.
iPad right now, honey bear.
The iPad?
Yeah, use the iPad.
I do it.
Yeah, you want to play Alison Rosen?
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Hey, Alison Rosen.
Look.
You gotta tilt it down.
No.
Oh my God.
We have time. But now it's time to go. I do choosing Alison Rosen show. Those good times.
That's so good, Elliot.
I can go.
All right, yay! Such a cutie.
You're a ham.
Oh, yeah. My birthday?
Well, happy birthday. You want to come up?
Happy birthday?
Yeah.
Alison Rosen.
You want to come up here with us, honey?
I guess.
Yeah. Can you pull up?
Come, mommy. Mommy.
Yeah, but then you can be here with Daddy and Mommy.
Mommy.
Oh my gosh. It's not even the end yet. I know that this song suggests it's the end. Hey, Elliot, you want to sing Twinkle Twinkle?
Winkle, winkle.
He calls it Winkle Winkle.
Winkle, winkle.
Yeah. Should we pause this and then we'll do here. Let's do Twinkle Twinkle.
Oh, winkle, winkle. Winkle, winkle.
Yeah, I want to sing Twinkle Twinkle.
Winkle, winkle.
Twinkle,
Winkle, winkle.
twinkle, twinkle, little.
Winkle, winkle.
Oh, he wants me to put. No, we're not going to put it on the iPad. We're going to sing it for everyone and for Eli. Can we sing Twinkle Twinkle?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do? Is my hand over the microphone again?
Have we decided where the microphone
I
is?
don't. No, we haven't. Last time I think I figured it out.
No.
Hey, honey. Okay, I'll put it right here.
Cookie?
There you-
Oh, wonderful. Now we're just watching YouTube.
Can you turn the volume down, honey?
No.
And turn it down a little bit.
Ah!
These YouTube videos
No.
are terrible.
Wait, what's the Walter thing? What's this Walter reference?
What do you mean?
There's something among them about Walter. Okay.
My
More Twinkle Twinkle? Okay.
Scott's real name.
Oh.
winkle.
More Twinkle Twinkle? You stalked him. Wait, is Scott part of his name? Like Walter Scott? Okay, well now Walter's being a bully.
Yeah, what was?
Oh,
the
I
clip like
did.
then?
Yeah. So some YouTuber posted a video of his wife falling off a cliff, but she survived. She just fell off a trail or something.
Is that the one where she just tumbles down and you see her?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, winkle.
Got it. Scott, your middle name. What's the Watchtower reference?
What's the context?
Walter is one of our fans.
Yes. What's the Watchtower?
Just kidding, Scott. It says Watchtower 96. That's his name, and I was just curious what the.
Oh.
The cliff was about I read it was like 12
Okay.
12
here,
or
here.
13 feet or something. Okay, so did anyone else watch Fleabag though? Because we just watched. Everyone keeps writing about the first season. I mean, sorry, the second season. We just watched the first season. I thought it was so good.
You know, it wasn't so good.
Killing Eve.
Killing Eve.
We didn't finish. 2. Did you finish it last night?
I finished it.
Oh, you did.
And really disappointing.
Okay, question. We're gonna have to figure out how to turn this. Elliot, we have to turn the volume down, honey, because mommy is doing a live stream right now. Can you turn it down?
No, damn it. You go
Oh.
down?
Yeah.
Wait, is Lisa leaving? What's going on?
Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
Ah, wrong direction. Thank you, honey. Okay.
Thank you. No volume.
Okay. Oh, Smallville. I never watched Smallville. Okay, there was a question. Oh, yes. Have you ever done an episode with a guest but felt it wasn't good enough and didn't release it? I never have.
There's nothing that is too bad for you not to air it.
My standards are so low. No, I never have. But when I worked at magazines, there were people that I interviewed for potential. Yeah, computer for potential stories, and then didn't write the stories. I think all journalists do that though. But no, I have never not released one. I know that Fitzsimmons has. Any upcoming guests you can tell us about? Yes, Gray Delisle Griffin. She's delightful. And then also I have Beth Stelling coming up.
Oh.
Bye, Jen.
He's like, "Where's Jen? Where's Jen?"
Oh, you want to ask where Jen is?
Where's
Say,
Jen
where's
is?
Jen?
Where's Jen?
Yeah. Down? Yeah.
There she is. Hi, Jen.
What's wrong, honey? Down?
Yeah. Jen, he's always saying.
Oh, okay. You guys, we should probably begin. Jen or down? Jen? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jen has to go. It's okay. Say bye-bye, Jen. See you next time.
Have we forgotten to tell him anything? Are there any topics that...
Did you want to come back up, honey? Down?
Jen.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying anymore. Maybe it is.
Maybe he's thinking we're saying something different.
Jen. You want to come back up, honey?
Does that sound like another word? We're in that stage where there's a lot of trying to figure out what the heck he's saying.
Oh, that's nice. A compliment from the Sklars. Did you plant any edible plants this year? No, we haven't yet, but we should.
The Sklars are... I love the Sklars. You know, they had a show on MTV. What was it? It was
Apartment 248
or 2A. And like Galifianakis was in it.
By the way, where did you meet them?
And...
Or 2C, Apartment 2C.
Anyway, I really liked it, and I saw them at a bar once, and I wanted to say I really like your show, and I was too nervous. That's my story.
It's a good story.
Mm-hmm. But I remember the one joke from that I think Zach told was that he looked up at Jesus on the cross and admired how good his abs were. He told it better than me.
I'm doing that thing where I'm holding my face in a weird way as if to give it better angles. I'm not loving this, like, I've got like a real I feel like I've got a jowly situation happening here.
Yeah.
See? And if you look at, I'm developing my mom's chin, and she probably has developed her mother's chin. It's probably like a Rosen lady chin situation, even though my mom is only Rosen lady by marriage.
Lee, I'm going to plant, we're still putting the house together, but I have plans to plant basil and mint. Maybe I'll plant oregano. What other herbs are good and easy? Those are the two I feel like are like herbs I would use on the reg.
How were Moshe and Natasha? They have the cutest kid that occasionally makes appearances.
Mint spreads. Yeah, it's like a weed, huh?
On her Instagram. Let's go see what someone's doing.
Do you like how nice and tidy our kitchen is?
Wait, move your shoulder for a sec.
He's doing work at the
Thank you,
kitchen.
Leanne. Yeah, they got to see that. Are you making coffee, honey?
Cilantro, rosemary.
Hey, you need coffee?
Yeah.
All good
Yummy.
suggestions.
Yummy. Is that Elliot coffee?
Coffee?
Yeah. Can you make something else for us?
I guess.
Yeah. What are you gonna make?
Pepper?
Oh, pepper in the coffee. Yummy.
Oh, really? See, I don't know the rules of freezing things. I need to figure that out.
Hey,
Oh,
Elliot.
thank you.
Could you make some eggs? You guys have to see how he makes eggs.
Yummy.
It's very cute. Could you make some eggs, please, Huevos?
Okay, why don't I get out of the way?
All right.
Can I make some eggs here for everybody?
Coffee?
Where's your frying pan? It's near. Okay. Where? It's down. Oh, you want me down here? All right.
That is funny.
Okay. Cheers. Ding. Ding. Okay. Here, let's get your frying pan.
Yeah, we gotta see the egg situation.
Here, you want to make eggs?
Nick Kroll
Here.
and Alex Edelman. I don't know Alex Edelman.
Eggs.
Oh, I also don't even know Ikar or Ikar. Ikar. Okay, Elliot. Hopefully you can watch him sauteing some eggs. Honey, can you make some? Yeah.
He moves it.
He
Put some salt in it. Oh, there it is.
he moves
Putting
the
some pepper
pan
in it.
around.
And then he throw a hot dog in there. And then some milk. Can you see what he's doing? Put some salt
Not
in
really.
there. And then some kiwi. All right, good omelet. And some star fruit. Yeah.
Can you cook it now, honey?
Can you cook it? Can you cook your eggs? Put carrot on there. Good. And more carrot. And I don't know where who he's mimicking. No one cooks anymore.
No. Well, also he talks on the phone all the time, and no one talks on the phone around here.
Yeah. Put some banana on there. Some pepper. Oh boy, it's so yummy.
Actually, maybe we can show them. Hey, Elliot. Tomato.
Potato.
Oh, potato. Elliot. Beep, boop, 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 beep. No. He's unavailable for a call right now.
Did you tell them the story?
No, we went to Descanso Gardens, and then we got a meal afterwards. And is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
We were at a restaurant, and we were sitting like pretty close to the restaurant phone. And so every time it rang, Elliot would like stop everything he was doing and go, "Hello," and the whole restaurant was cracking up. It was very cute. He was very serious about it.
It's potato.
Okay, I'm trying to find the iPad so I can play the song. Oh, it's Daniel. Could you hand me the iPad? Bye, Carlos.
Bye, Carla. Oh,
You know what I like to do? I like to keep these live streams going until you guys are the ones who tap out. I really should leave you wanting more.
Bye, everyone.
Oh,
Bye.
no. Oh, I turned it down.
Dance. Had a good time. Okay, this is Daddy's. You want me to stay here? Okay. You gonna make eggs for us?
Tim, you taught us how tush. It's like tush. How do you say goodbye in German? There's something with a TSH. Tschüss. Tschüss, is that right? Are you eating some corn, Elliot? Yeah, corn, Elliot.
Right now.
Yeah.
Shush.
Right now.
I got it right. It's pronounced like shush, right?
Right
Put strawberry in there.
You guys, I could or choose. Well, I was close.
Carrots in there.
Okay, you guys, this has been fun. I hope you're having a good Memorial Day. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being Patreon people. Don't tell anyone anything. So the Jeff stuff, keep that on the DL until it gets announced, which might be this week's show. I don't know. Okay, Elliot, say bye, everyone.
Love you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. You guys are the best. I love you. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Carrots.
Carrots.
Carrots. I'm still here. Awkward.